All right, what you got here is the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo. This is a 14.5-inch 2.8K OLED touchscreen. We got two touchscreens actually here, and they're 120 hertz refresh rate. ScreenPad Plus, that's what we're calling this down here by ASUS. This is going to be on the Intel Evo platform, which means this computer starts from a total dead sleeping stop to being up and ready to log into Windows in I think it's 1 or 2 seconds or something like that. You got your Core i7-12700H here. You got 32 gigs of RAM and a terabyte solid state drive. So this laptop is going to last you years and years to come because there's plenty of space, plenty of memory, plenty of horsepower. But that might not be what you're interested in. Maybe you stop by here today because you're not quite sure about investing your hard-earned money in something that looks experimental. But I've had this for quite some time now, numerous months, maybe coming up on a year. And I would say that the work that ASUS put into this laptop was superb, and they really just thought of everything unless you're left-handed. If you're left-handed, this trackpad might not work out for you, but as a right-hander, I find it perfectly awesome. It works excellently. The keyboard here, it does not seem like a mini keyboard. It seems like a regular everyday laptop keyboard. You might have to rest your palms on the desk, but that doesn't bother me at all. I find that the big areas of space on a regular laptop is kind of wasted, as well as you always accidentally push your thumb on the trackpad on a regular laptop. I hate that. Anyway, let's get to the screen here, because you're probably wondering, how the heck does this thing work? I'm going to mention a couple special buttons over here. One button will turn off the bottom screen, so if you're just using this like a regular laptop, you can save a little battery and turn the screen off altogether. The other button here is very cool because I count the second screen here as kind of my reference screen when I am doing work. So I look down here while I'm working up there, and I reference down here, and I keep doing my work, and maybe I'm looking at a spreadsheet down here or something like that. Well, maybe you're not seeing enough of what you need to see down here, so you can hit this button right here, and it actually flips. And so what was down here, now I can see full screen, and what was up there, vice versa, shows, so it just flips which window is which, and I'll hit it again, and now I'm back to working up here and going along. So that's the first thing. Now, next, I'm going to show you that when I grab a window and I start dragging it around, it labels monitor 1 and monitor 2. And then we get a couple of icons here for monitor 1 and monitor 2. And so if I drop it on the 1, it pops up there and it goes full screen. Now if I start dragging it around again and I drop it on the 2, it plops it down there. And now, that's not it. ASUS was like, let's do something even more special. So if I drag this over the 2, you can kind of see an outline down here. Now, if I bring it to the bottom, I get some options. So there's all kinds of different screen configurations, and maybe I want this window on the right 2/3 of monitor 2. And then I grab another window and I'm dragging it around, and maybe I want this on the left third over here. So I just drop it on that tile, and there we go. And so this may seem a little weird at first, but once you get used to it, which takes like 20 minutes, you can flick your windows all this way and that way and be up and running and have it working exactly how you want it. It works really great, folks. If you're looking for an on-the-go powerhouse, I would recommend this. If you do a lot of coffee shop work or you're a traveling business person, this is a game changer, and I would recommend that you check it out.